All right, let's get rid of these guys. I want to show you some new things here. How about creating your own art brush? You can do all kinds of neat little things here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with just a simple series of stars here. So I'll grab my star tool and click and drag out a star and maybe fill it with a fill color. If you want to use some gradients, that's fine. What I want to do is create a little cluster of stars. Stars seem to be a bit of an ongoing theme here in this series. So I have some stars here. Very lovely. There they are. Now I want to take my stars here and save them as an art brush. It's incredibly simple to do. In other words, if you want to know the steps for creating your own art brushes, step number 1, create a group of shapes. If you want to apply some effects, some drop shadows, some offsetting gradients, whatever else you want to do to your shapes, that's fine. Select them all, and then the next step is to simply drag and drop them into Illustrator's brush palette. I drop them in. Illustrator says to me, what type of brush do I want to create? I want to create an art brush, and then OK. I get my brush options showing up here. I'll just take the defaults and hit OK again. And now it's just a simple matter of actually going and using my new art brush. So I'll go back to my brush tool. I'll click and drag a nice wavy line here of some sort, and oh, there's my stars. They are stars, but they've been stretched and distorted all the way along this path. Let me try that one more time, but I'll use a nice short path. There they are there. And again. And again. It's pretty cool stuff. So I just created my own little art brush there. At any time, as you've seen already, I can come back, double click on the brush, come into my art brush options and begin monkeying around with my settings. Now, I said that I would come back and talk about this direction stuff here. What this is the direction in which I click and drag. So in other words, the default was from left to right. That means it starts on the green star and finishes on the blue star. I can reverse that if I want. Or I can go from bottom to top or from top to bottom, whatever I'd like. I'm just going to go in the opposite direction here, from right to left. Then I'll click on OK. I get my warning here. Do I want to leave my existing strokes or do I want to update them? I'm going to click on Apply here, and they all instantly change. So now they're all going from the blue star to the green star. You can have all kinds of fun creating your own little art brushes here for all your different projects that you're working on. Now, you think that's cool? Let's try this. I'm going to give myself more space to work in. What I'm going to show you is, again, stuff that you've already seen, just using it in a different way. So I'll draw out a basic Illustrator shape here. Rather than making it outlined in charcoal or in a calligraphy brush, I'm going to outline it using my art brush. Now, whoa, that looks like something I might see at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. But you can do some pretty awesome effects here, for better or for worse.